The chilled cavern, James. Yes.
Okay, sure.
Welcome back, guys, to what is now part 13 of Orcs Must Die. The last part was part 12. I didn't know
No,
that.
it doesn't matter what part this is, the finale. Although, like, there's classic, and there's endless, and then there's the weekly quests, and blah 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 blah.
That's slashing, man.
What? What'd you say? Created the old person? Okay. Right, that spawns and goes across to the other side, and this one spawns and goes across to that side. Like, the most efficient place to build traps is right in this middle here, because everything goes through here except for flyers, which go across, like, just go straight across. So,
yeah, I'm okay with that.
Who wouldn't want to kill him?
oh no, restart. I have an incorrect trap set out. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened. Everybody, it's fine. It's cool. It's fine. It's cool. It's fine. Nothing happened. Except for a hard reset. And feelings of betrayal.
So this is where they're trying to get to, is this one over here, right? It's the only place to go?
There are 3 exits. There's the flying exit, and then there's the left exit and the right exit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's not really that good here, unfortunately. I guess tar barricades and archer all seem pretty good, actually.
Yeah. I'll pass up the arrow wall since you usually have the,
Yeah, I always take acidification. I'm gonna take another trinket.
Can I put the archers on here?
I probably can.
No, I can't. It's in valid location.
That's too bad. Like,
I should go place put archers.
I guess I should take ceiling traps, but I mean, oh, wait, a boulder chute. Where can I put boulder chutes? I wonder, because that might actually be helpful. Let's see. I can put them nowhere. Okay, not helpful. I guess I'll just keep swinging mace just in case, but generally that's not what
Okay, so is that the only spawn point, is what's right there? Is this
No, there's the spawn point here, and then a spawn point on that side. And this one crosses that way, and that one crosses this way, if I remember correctly.
Well, because there's that one, and then I'm pretty sure the other one is just this one down here, though.
Yeah, that's the main one.
Okay. Well, the main one I mean, with my strategy, there's probably no crap mob that'll make it past anything I do.
That seems to be your plan, yeah.
And then there's the flyer spawn. So yeah, there's a spawn in the corner, there's that spawn, and then there's this, yeah, so there's 3 spawns, including this flyer one. It's not that bad.
No. Except that it is.
I think I might just lace this corridor with, like, archers.
Yeah. I mean, you can also put tons of archers on, like, the exit, and they'll also shoot the stuff below.
If I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I did. And also don't forget to use the environmental traps in this level. Which, you know, considering they're going to be walking across all your stuff. Anyways,
I'll see them all burn.
okay. I think I'm good to go.
It's my happening, and it's gonna freak you
Great,
out.
immediately.
Uh-oh.
I am the best.
I had momentary network trouble, but it's fine. Everything worked out. Mr. McYettington. Why are your archers shooting at me? Oh, super cool.
It's the Enchantress. Get her before she controls the Orcs again. Just because elves get a +2 to their intelligence doesn't mean that they have a
Elves
good
don't
intelligence.
get a +2 to their intelligence. High elves get a +1.
Oh, it was wisdom then?
It's like you don't play D&D.
This one's
Dude,
for
I don't
me.
remember the fucking classes. Jesus. I'm
I've never
terrible
been
at character
I've
building.
never been so sad.
They won't
I am
approve you.
terrible at character
You've
building.
been a DM before.
I never used elves in
Let's
my
roll.
campaign.
I'll see.
No, seriously, I didn't even use elves in my campaign. I had a drow.
Oh no, they do go both ways. Okay, that's unfortunate. This level is not going to go well.
They're almost there.
You should probably get up here.
Nice.
Cool, cool, cool.
Plenty for everyone.
Keep it coming. Flyers.
Cool. I already wasted all my initial resources building archers, so I assume those flyers will be taken care of. Right, archers?
Wow, that's a lot of death. Ooh. Ouch.
I must be experiencing lag or spite. My fear totem is not working.
Well, you did have that problem right off the start.
That was
Could be
fun.
carrying over.
Yeah, definitely could be.
Unless you want Tar, I'm going to keep throwing down archers, so...
No, I mean I probably should have it on this other side where things are going to go horribly wrong.
Okay, come on.
But yeah, I mean,
No, your ping's normal for me, because you're at... Oh, you keep going down, because normally you're at 3, but you're only between 3 and 2 right now for me. On their, connection chart.
yeah, the bar graph thing.
Yeah. Because normally you set at 3 and sometimes go up to 4, but now you're sitting at 3 and sometimes go down to 2. See, now you're going up to 4 again.
Alright,
Whatever it is, you must be above
stabilized.
again. It must
My
be
internet has
3 again.
these kinds of issues. Anyways, yeah, I'm good to go, I guess.
Let's roll.
Wait, is there? Oh no, there's only this spawn. There's not one on the other side. Let's see.
No, it's just these 2.
Allergic to flames.
It's a fair allergy to have,
I mean,
I would be worried about being allergic to flames too.
Kill
you don't need
streak.
to worry about being allergic to flames. The body already has other responses to flames. There's some of those charger dudes.
Ouch. Welcome to Killstreak City. Population, those guys. Sweet!
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I basically just start at the front and then I run back after the first couple of seconds.
Time to go to work.
Okay, I feel like I have enough archers up there, considering like half of them can only shoot forward at the area anyways.
They're almost there.
Need help up here. I got stunned.
No!
And I got killed.
They're almost there.
Unfortunate.
I am still alive. I
That's
used my
okay.
healing. I used my healing.
Yeah, my
earlier
fear
in the
totem is
wave.
not working properly. It wasn't on cooldown. I got hit by a thing. It didn't get feared. I got hit by it again. I died. Those archers need to learn how to lead targets.
I find these kind of have like a percentage chance to hit targets.
Yeah.
Now that's a sticky situation. None shall pass.
Yeah. When I played this with Mike, though, like we always aim for 5 skulls, so we keep replaying the levels over and over again until we get 5 skulls. It can be quite frustrating.
That's a lot of death.
I'm not that type of player. I just play through a game and then I go back 100% it.
Well, especially in this one where it's like, oh, the more you play, the better your stuff gets, the better you do.
Ow!
Have to deal with these.
They're almost there.
I can't walk away now.
That's fine. My side doesn't have anything particularly
This has to be some sort of record.
to deal with.
Oh!
Okay.
Place down a barricade. Haven't
Deadly
even used
and
them yet.
stylish.
That's about right. All right.
Let's roll.
Hopefully things will go well.
Glorious.
No!
Yeah, this trap to save their guys are mildly obnoxious.
They're mildly obnoxious.
They're not like game changing as long as you have like human players covering sides. But they're like, you have a couple of minutes where you're like, I am solely responsible for making sure things don't go to hell.
Is there any limit to my
Luckily, I'm already used to that, so...
Because that's your whole thing. They're like, oh no, you disabled my tar.
Just saying, I am always like that in tower defense game. If there's like a player character, I am more the character than the player.
Yes!
I much prefer minion builds.
Oh, really? Yeah, really.
Alright, little kobolds. Make sure you don't make the cutty.
Ouch! No! Let's take a moment to reflect on my mistakes. Oh, who am I kidding? I didn't make any. Try this on for size. Killing season.
bow before me?
Ooh! That's a lot of death.
That noise can get really loud though, Jesus.
No! They're almost there! Welcome to Killstreak City! Population? Those guys. Combo! That's how it's done.
Won't you come into my pod?
Heads are gonna roll!
Hey, troll.
Ow! Ah! Whoa! This has to be some sort of record. Yes! Hell Street!
Yeah, that went fairly well. Oh, no, it didn't. Apparently.
We were over the par time by like 2 minutes. And we
Yeah,
must have
alright.
a third spell back a little bit.
Yeah. I thought,
Apparently we had a super even split of 50-50 on everything. For stats.
alright, I never checked
But
stats.
it gave me the crown.
Yeah,
Which clearly means that I did better.
me definitely got more player kills. Anyways, our monster. Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say, what were your
monster kills were there.
what- does it show specifically how much I got for like player kills?
Combat kills.
Yeah. I got
Yeah.
372 for combat
Yeah, it
kills.
says that for me, so it's just it shares the stats. That's kind of weird. Anyways, well,
Campaign menu.
guess that's the end. Unless we want to go through Classic, or Nightmare, or Endless.
We could start doing classic, because I can't imagine classic would be too terribly hard.
It's probably not. Guess what I'm upgrading? That's right. It's the maze. It's gonna always be the maze. Now my maze is...
I'm finally getting. I looked at my wind belt and then I was just like, no. Tar traps cost 300. Tar traps cost 300.
Yeah.
I'll have to get the thing that reduces the archers down to 500 too. Because this game does reduction right, Robot Entertainment?
They fixed
Fucking 50 skulls for 5. Ugh, God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's
Sure.
fine, as long as you know that before you invest in it. And
But
it's
I feel
oh,
like it's like, yeah, it would be fine if I knew it before, but you have to invest in it, and then you're like, oh, went down 50 for all these skulls. And it's like, no.
I had better things to spend on. Alright, let's just start up by Classic, I guess, because we've probably got a bunch of time left.
I mean, we're at 20 minutes, which is what I'm going to aim for in episodes, but like, I didn't want to do like a map an episode with us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We're probably fine. Twin Halls.
Yeah. If people enjoy watching it, people enjoy watching it. And we each take a side.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Of course, young Jimmy T.
My mace is...
Looks like my side's opening first. Okay, bread and butter guns. I kind of wonder if there's somebody that'll say that to him, like, yeah, it's like your bread and butter. There's like your bread and butter weapons. They're like your what or what? I'm like bread,
what or what?
bread and butter. What? That doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, I'm waiting for somebody to say that to me one time, and I'll just be like, I need to kill you.
You must die. Rude. Super rude.
Darwinism has not begun to take its course. I must speed it up.
Wow.
Special treat.
Real rude.
I should check.
I don't know why, I have this really annoying habit of,
Oh, there's no flyers on this map. Okay.
no. I have this really annoying habit of always making sure that my decoys are facing the direction that
Let's
enemies are going to
go.
come from. Even though it has no impact on how they work. It's like, this is a desperate situation in which that's a horrible waste of time. And I'm just like, no. It has to happen.
Acid burn! 1, 2, 5. Count it. I lost count again.
The one thing I like about this game is
Flimsy
that
waist
I'm
high
happy that they
wooden
make so
barricade
that
will
like
stop him.
this flimsy waist high barricade will stop them. I like that they made it so that
Bring it!
the orcs die the second they touch acid and stuff now,
They're
rather than like
breaking
the first
through!
one where they would like
They had to
take-
burn out.
Yeah, and like
would
sometimes
detect and like
yeah.
stuff.
Yes! Kill streak! They're in the East Hall! That's right! Picnic time! Stabbing time.
Now I have to go watch Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That just randomly occurred to me. It's not even a movie that I like particularly enjoy, There's like specific parts of it also because childhood.
James, did you ever see The Adventures of Tintin? Did I ever make you watch that yet?
I watched that. I didn't have anything to do with you.
Okay. No, I just couldn't remember if I made you watch it, because like I went and saw it opening
You're like,
day.
you have to watch this. I'm like, I've seen it. You're like, but have you?
No, I just couldn't remember. Just because, like, from time to time I was, like, from time to time people are like, what's your favorite 3D animated movie? And people are like, and a lot of people are like, he'll probably say, like, Wall-E or something like that. And I'm like, Adventures of Tintin. And they're just like, the what of what? And I'm
The
like,
what?
and like, The Adventures of Tintin. And they're like, never heard of it. And I'm like, you know, Tintin.
Not know
classics.
Tintin.
I was like, well, like, a lot of people know Tintin, but they don't know, like, the movie. And I'm like, it's like the best 3D animated movie.
Treat time!
Like, it's so beautiful. It's such a good movie. The second one's coming out this year, finally.
No, I did.
Yeah, Peter, because it's Steven Spielberg and Peter Jackson.
Like, this is the thing that we want to happen. And it's like, it's those two people, if they want it to happen, like, it's gonna happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen. But like, no, like they're the ones. Like, Steven Spielberg directed it and Peter Jackson produces it.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
I'm getting weird lag spikes. Like, enemies are ignoring my decoys and weird stuff's happening. And I'm taking hits even though I can't see any enemies.
there you go.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, I took most of the classical.
And away we go!
I mean, they're designed for one person,
Yeah.
so two people, it's just like, yeah, whatever. Although they didn't put all of them in. Like, there are some maps where they were just like, no, this is a dumb one to have. Anyway, yeah, overall, like, I think they made some massive improvements between 1 and 2. I think removing the headshot mechanic was...
I think it's fine because they gave you a lot more ways to deal with Orcs.
Yeah. No, I think they had to do it because, like, the difficulty curve for two people is so much different that if you have to put in, like, factor in people who can headshot and people who can't, like, maps are just not going to be balanced properly for good players.
Yeah. And like the first one isn't even balanced for people who could headshot those who couldn't. Like, it just wasn't. Like, they didn't, like, balance the map for that type of thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, sizzly!
So,
It's more fun when you kill them all at once.
it really wasn't that bad.
Yeah. No. I like 2 a lot better than 1. It's because, like, co-op's really fun.
I like
I
like them for different reasons. Like, number 1 had a little bit of sad. I just hope that if they ever do make a third one now, that they do, that they add in the one thing that I have been waiting for a while, which is, that thing that I like to do, which is jump and run and jump, so that your run and jump
Time to go to work.
speed is consistent.
Into my sprinklers, little orcs.
Because that is probably my biggest pet peeve about this game.
Yeah, that's fair. How they handle jumping this game is weird.
I mostly just don't like that I can...
Yeah. I wish that you could, like,
Kill streak.
change colors for different enemy types on the minimap. So it's like flyers are blue and you're just like, I have to deal with that before stuff gets out of hand.
Oh, you're pushing him out of my trap lane.
Ah.
Hashtag no help.
Kill streak.
I was like letting him build up on the lane, and James was like, "No, push him away." And it's like, "Thanks."
My side was done and I
Thanks,
didn't see
no,
what was
thanks,
going
no
on
help,
over there. I
James.
saw that there were enemies who were alive and I shot them.
No help, James over here.
No help, James. Is that my Wild West name?
Yeah. That guy that nobody liked. So he never helped anybody.
I heard rumors of a no-help James. What's he doing this far north? I don't know, but they say that he's out for blood.
But he's not actually helping anybody do it.
But he's not helping anybody do anything. He's just, you know, kind of lounging around, waiting for people to come and die near him. As he does, being that he's no-help James.
It's in the name, you see.
It's
where he got it.
It's right there in the name, you see.
His no-help
Sure.
James.
No-help James. And the Lazy Gang.
At two
No-help
times.
James and the means well Canadians that always end up burning down the banks. By accident.
Food fights!
This is almost sadly easy compared to what we were just doing.
Yeah. I mean, it is. But we should be using this time to wind down and talk about this game, and I think, you know, Orcs Must Die U, my issue with it is it doesn't explore, like, or so far, it doesn't explore story at all, which is the point of these games, is they're, like, humor mashed with, like, what's going on in the world, how it's affecting things, and, like, I think that the MOBA aspect, like, isn't terrible, but it's not where I would have wanted to see this game go. Although they've done it well for sure.
Yeah, like Unchained is definitely a good style of game, and like I appreciate it. The only reason I haven't been playing it for the past like week is just like all the stuff that's coming out.
Yeah.
Because it was like Battleborn had its open beta, and then like
It's more
just,
fun
like,
when you kill them all
events
at
and
once.
other games, and like Overwatch, and now Battleborn's out today.
Yeah. No, I think that it's a game that was handled really well from conception.
Yeah, no, like they definitely designed the game around it. Like they gave up, like the controls are definitely feel kind of stiff, but kind of less stiff, which is really hard to kind of say in a sentence properly. Where's the campaign menu? Yeah, so we'll go through all this stuff. We'll keep making parts of this. But like, it's one of those things where it's hard for me to explain, you know, properly. Like, the controls of it feel a bit better, and like the way a game feels is super important to me, because like if a game feels really stiff, I can't take it seriously.
Well, I think that it's a game that doesn't properly balance for the number of players, and that doesn't really add anything to the universe. It's just like, we wanted to make a MOBA, and it's fun, and it's like, yeah, but you're making it as part of a franchise, and you're like, oh, we're expanding the lore. It's like, you're not explaining the lore, you're adding different characters and like changing things up about what's coming from the rifts and all this really interesting stuff, but you haven't done anything to explain it. I mean, it's still early stages, so I'm waiting to see what they do with it, but if they just make it a MOBA and they don't do the lore properly, I'm not going to be happy with it. But we'll wait and see.
Yeah, I honestly don't expect them to do the lore a lot of justice, but they might.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know if they've talked about like a single player campaign, because they have a pseudo campaign, but like this is PvE. It's basically what we're doing now.
Yeah, except with like a whole lot less quips and like no videos in between and other stuff, right?
Yeah, they just like they cut out everything, because like it's kind of like after this one, where after the second game now, where like Maximilian and Gabriella have like reestablished the order and started like recruiting new people and stuff like that. It's like that's just the basic. That's what it is. Like Orcs Must Die Unchained basically picks up where Orcs Must Die 2 ended. Well, not quite, but like maybe like a year or two after, but like pretty close.
Yeah.
Because like they obviously have people recruited into the order.
Yeah.
You know, and then of course they
introduced bosses.
Yeah.
Rather than it's like, oh, these are tougher enemies. It's like, but yeah, but they're not bosses, and there's like no sentient beings that you're interacting with. Like, I'd love to see Maximilian be like, whoa, there's like smart things on the other side of the rift, as like, you know, one of the like troll leaders who's like, murderer, pops through, and he's like, whoa, they have feelings? Weird. And then he continues to slaughter orcs, you know, because it's max.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, there's a lot of stuff they can do with it, and we'll see if they will.